125-year-old tombstone has a chilling warning etched into it about the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party has been around for quite a while. It was formed in 1792 when supporters of Thomas Jefferson started using the name Republicans, or Jeffersonian Republicans, to emphasize its anti-aristocratic policies. It adopted its present name during the Presidency of Andrew Jackson in the 1830s and hasn't changed name since. Throughout the years, political parties tend to flip-flop depending on the issues, but one thing is clear. Since the days of Nathaniel Grigsby, the Democrats haven't inspired a lot of trust for the American people. Unfortunately, the Democratic Party seems to have forgotten the core principles surrounding America's democracy. The recent action taken by Democrats since President Trump's election has proven that they have completely forgotten how our government works. Since Hillary lost, liberals have been throwing a continuous temper tantrum even though their candidate lost fair and square. Apparently, their behavior hasn't changed much since they were first organized all those years ago, and thanks to one man gravestone from 1890 we know they are not any better now than they were when Andrew Jackson was around. According to the Conservative Post, one man was wise beyond his years and knew that the problems he witnessed would continue and decided to leave a grave message in the most ironic way imaginable. Nathaniel Grigsby was born on October 11, 1811. He was a Civil War veteran, a second lieutenant, of Company G, 10th Indiana Cavalry. He was a farmer. He was also a friend of Abraham Lincoln. In 1860, he was living in Norborne. He wrote to Lincoln and received an appointment as Republican Precinct Committee man. He placed Lincoln's name on the 1860 ballot. All of Natty's neighbors were Southern sympathizers. He had been talking about electing Lincoln for president in town. One morning at about 2 or 3 a.m. a neighbor rode up and told Natty not to light any lights. The neighbor wanted to warn him that his neighbors were planning to murder him and if he wanted to live he should be on his way. After the warning, Natty moved back to Spencer Co., in where he and 4 of his 5 sons enlisted in Company C 10th in Cavalry. Richmond Davis did not enlist. Natty was named second lieutenant. Authentic campaigner. In 1890, Mr. Grigsby passed away in Kansas. However, he left a brilliant warning to future generations inscribed on his tombstone. Nathaniel Grigsby may be long gone, but he knew his words would stay etched in his grave for generations. He was a good American patriot who saw the dangers of the Democrats. Imagine what he would say if he was alive today. It's chilling that a man who has been dead for 125 years can see the truth more than modern-day liberal snowflakes who are continuing to be brainwashed by these liberal universities. Maybe if these modern-day Democrats were given a true history lesson they would be singing a completely different tune, but unfortunately, that is not the case and it will take more life experience before they realize that the world is not all rainbows and lollipops. What do you think about Nathaniel Grigsby's chilling message?